In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 MLB games happening on August 20th, 2022. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets. As we provide these videos on a daily basis, I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 MLB games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer anywhere from 1 betting pick a day up to 10 betting picks a day and much more. Now let's get started. Houston Astros versus Atlanta Braves. The Houston Astros are on the road Saturday for the second game of a 3-game interleague series with the Atlanta Braves. Houston has a comfortable 11-half-game lead in the American League West over the Seattle Mariners. Atlanta is second in the National League East, 3 half games behind the first-place New York Mets, and the Braves are first in the National League wildcard race, 7 half games ahead of second place. Houston sends right-hander Christian Javier to the mound, and Atlanta counters with right-hander Spencer Strider. The Astros are 69-32 in the last 101 on grass and 40-19 in their last 59 overall. The over is 5-2 in Houston's last 7 in Game 2 of a series. Meanwhile, the Braves are 35-16 in their last 51 at home and 37-18 in their last 55 in Game 2 of a series. Atlanta is 21-6 in their last 27 Saturday games. Javier has been pitching well lately. He's got 18 combined innings over his last 3 appearances, with just 3 earned on 11 hits and 4 walks. He's just 1-2 in that stretch though. As for Strider, he had a rough start versus the Mets recently, but otherwise has been solid. In the series opener last night, the Braves came out on top at home by a score of 6-2. Rookie Kyle Wright had a spectacular outing, throwing 6 innings and only allowing 2 runs to the dangerous Houston offense. These are 2 of the most well-balanced teams in the league, and there isn't much separating them in this series or in this particular game on Saturday. Therefore, the best option is to take the road underdogs, who present the best value in what should be a very tight game. As previously mentioned, Atlanta received a great performance from their rookie pitcher Kyle Wright last night. Now they'll hand the ball off to another sensational rookie pitcher in Spencer Strider, who lights up the radar gun with an upper 90 seconds fastball that touches triple digits. Strider has a 7-4 record and 3.04 earned run average, yet he'll face arguably his toughest task of the season tonight against the Houston lineup. Opposing Strider will be Houston starter Christian Javier, who is similarly having a remarkable season with a 2.96 earned run average across 22 appearances. These offenses should struggle to score in this ballgame, and even though Atlanta has a terrific bullpen, the Astros have the edge in that department, as they rank first in earned run average and FIP as a team. In a very evenly matched game between 2 great lineups and starting pitchers, backing the Astros after a loss as underdogs is the best option. I wouldn't be surprised to see a close game, at least initially, so the Houston Astros money line is our full game side pick. The total has finished under in 8 of the last 11 games that Houston has played in Atlanta, as well as in 4 of the last 6 games overall between the Braves and the Astros. Houston starter Christian Javier has a 2.96 earned run average, and Atlanta starter Spencer Strider has a 3.04 earned run average. Houston has the highest percentage in baseball at 61.2% in run totals finishing under this season. Atlanta has been playing incredible baseball over their last 11 games and have only lost once in that time frame. Houston has had a very good season, but they have lost 3 of their last 5. Both of these starting pitchers have been good in recent outings, and this has all the makings of a pitcher's duel. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. Seattle Mariners versus Oakland Athletics. The Oakland Athletics will visit the Seattle Mariners in the first game of their series in the American League Central versus Seattle Mariners from Ring Central Coliseum on Friday night. The weather is expected to be mildly humid with a 0% chance of rain and 5.1 miles per hour winds. The Oakland Athletics are 15-38 in their last 53 during Game 1 of a series and are 5-13 in their last 18 Friday games. The Oakland Athletics are also 14-38 in their last 52 home games. The Mariners are 36-15 in their last 51 overall. The Mariners are also 13-5 in their last 18 after scoring 5 runs or more in their previous game, and are 5-2 in their their last 7 versus American League West. Logan Gilbert hasn't been good in his last 3 starts, but he's still been a top 50 pitcher this season with his 3.51 earned run average and 1.24 WHIP, and he's been at his best on the road with his 3.12 earned run average and .232 allowed batting average. James Kaprielian has been terrific these last 2 months, but he's going up against a Seattle offense that's hitting .278 with 3 homers and 79 at-bats against him. The Seattle Mariners are heating up again and need to take advantage of these games to stay in the playoff race. So the Seattle Mariners to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. Seattle entered Friday having seen the under post a 55 to 58 to 6 mark in their first 116 games. The Mariners entered Friday's game 23rd in the majors with 4.13 runs per contest, and that climbs slightly to 4.37 runs per game away from T-Mobile Park, which is 18th in the majors. Seattle has an average total of 8.03 runs per contest, and that number climbs to 8.45 runs per contest on the road. Oakland has seen the under post a 62 to 49 to 8 record on the season going into Friday. The Athletics are 29th in runs per game with 3.39 per contest. That number craters to 2.82 runs per game at home, which is the worst mark in the majors. Oakland's average total this season is 7.91 runs per game, and that drops down to 7.51 runs per contest at home. Even with the Athletics' issues scoring, this total is too low. Look for the Mariners to put up enough runs that a typical Oakland output pushes this past the number. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. San Francisco Giants versus Colorado Rockies. The San Francisco Giants face the Colorado Rockies with both teams hoping to turn around difficult seasons. The Giants, who won 107 games last year, have a 59 to 60 record with an 8 to 9 record in August, failed to make up ground in the National League wild card race. The Rockies, meanwhile, have a 52 to 69 record, which is the worst in the National League West Division. For the upcoming game, the Giants will turn to Alex Cobb as their starting pitcher, while the Rockies will turn to Ryan Feltner, who hopes to rebound from 2 starts where he's allowed 10 runs. The Giants are 5 to 1 in the last 6 Saturday games and 8 to 20 in their last 28 versus the National League West. San Francisco is 3 to 9 in the last 12 road games. Meanwhile, the Rockies are 8 to 20 in their last 28 overall and 3 to 9 in their last 12 versus the National League West. Colorado is 1 to 5 in their last 6 in Game 2 of a series. The Giants have been an average team this season, and it's easy to see the Rockies pulling off the upset at home. However, the Giants are hoping to make a push for the wild card, and I see them overwhelming an awful Rockies team in all facets of the game. The Giants look to drive in runs at will against Ryan Feltner, who allowed 10 runs in the last 2 starts with Jock Pederson, Wilmer Flores, and the rest of the batting order making hard contact and powering the ball to round the bases. The Giants also should limit the Rockies lineup with Alex Cobb, who has been having a strong season, putting together another strong start and pitching multiple strong innings to hand the ball over to the bullpen with a comfortable lead. Cobb hasn't been too bad over his last 3 outings, with a total of 7 earned in 17.1 innings on 15 hits and 8 walks. He's 1 to 1 in that time. As for Feltner, he's been pretty sketchy in his last trio, with a combined 13 earned in 13.2 frames on 19 hits and 6 walks. There should be some scoring opportunities for the Giants here if they can get the bats moving. So the San Francisco Giants money line is our full game side pick. This double-digit total is not surprising considering they're playing at Coors Field, and Feltner has really struggled this season. Feltner has started 4 games at home, and 3 of those games easily surpassed 10 runs. So high-scoring affairs with him on the mound are not uncommon. Feltner has never faced the Giants, which usually gives the pitcher the advantage, but the rookie relies on a flat fastball for nearly 50% of his pitches. So I think the Giants can catch up rather quickly. Cobb has steadily improved throughout the season, but he did have a very poor start in Colorado earlier in the season that resulted in 17 runs scored in the game. Lind will be blowing out towards left center field for all 9 innings, which will only benefit the hitters. So this game should see a healthy amount of runs. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.